I feel very excited.
Okay. So
Uh,
have you taken breakfast today?
yes, already finished.
Okay. So this is special things because you as representative of Myanmar Association in KKU. So could you please share more about education equity in Myanmar and how you pace the education here, what the difference is education in Myanmar and Thailand, between Myanmar and Thailand. Could you please share your screen to make them understand about your background, your education in Myanmar?
Okay.
Okay.
So let me move to my presentation.
Yes. Wow,
Okay,
so
start.
beautiful. All right. So this
Okay.
topic about bridging the gaps, exploring education equity in Myanmar will be presented by Miss Nin Yu Kiao. So go ahead, time is yours.
Okay, everyone. So, good morning, everyone. So, could you hear my voice clearly?
Yes.
Hello. Hello, everyone. I believe all of you guys are in front of the Zoom. So that is why I want to hear your voice. Could you reply? Could you
Yes,
hear my voice?
yes, we can hear very clearly.
Okay, so let me start with firstly, I would like to say that thanks all of you. So I'm so happy to be here to present my knowledge and sharing my experience concerning with the Myanmar educational platform. So if you guys have an idea to discuss with me in this Zoom meeting, so today's topic is the bridging the gap, exploring the education, the equity in the Myanmar. So let me introduce myself. So I am Ni Yu Jo. So I'm from the second year master degree student from the Department of the Biochemistry and the Faculty of the Medicine. So these are my outlines to understand you more. So I will present one by one at the end of this meeting. You will be the understanding all of these outline. I will be the point out in this outline like that. According with the Myanmar education compare between the before the cruise 2017 and to the 2023. So I will be discussing some of the different perspectives dealing with the Myanmar education platform. So let's we approach to a crisis. So as you know, Myanmar is one of the neighbor country which is situated in the southeastern part of the island. So mainly the connected with the three border. So the military coup stopped the launch in the early February 2021, crashed down the protest. So the opposition formed a shadow government, so fighting force. So it led to the civil war and a lot of the humanitarian crisis that caused spill over the Myanmar students. So that is why team in the Myanmar are struggling with the COVID-19 pandemic and unstable political situation in the year of the 2021 and up to the present. So on the top of these challenges, so Myanmar education operate at the mid of the double crisis. So you all guys see this photo. So there are the many people and flee from the Myanmar. So this is the Myanmar is the site of the Burmese, and they flee from the South in the Thailand, temporarily in the early of April 2024. Yes, you kind of see that these are a lot of the children flee from Myanmar, and they're on the start of this time, I deal with lot of the education, and they don't know that where can be such their improve their education platform. So most of the children in Myanmar face this problem day by day. So I will continue the next slide. So today I will going to present about the educational system, only the basic education from the primary, middle, and the high at the age of from 5 to the 17. So I will be focused deeply, and on the other hand, we have a higher education and develop a bachelor and honors and postgraduate, master, grade, and also the PhD. Likewise, in this Thailand. So let we analyze of the education in the Myanmar. So we have a plan for the teacher competency, the standard framework, TCSF, in 2017, but due to the crude, so many of the officials in the Myanmar Ministry of the Education in Myanmar, they have power to suspend this framework. It's the kind of to improve the teacher skill, to give the message to the children. But unfortunately, that this framework is is a suspense. So, but that is why, due to the military crisis, 30% of the teacher were dismissed because they don't want to work at the military. And at the time, some of the public schools were attacked by violence. So some of the soldiers are afraid of some children, and that is why they have to participate in the civil disobedience movement. It's a kind of the movement between the teacher and also the children to want to against the military take over. From the time of the public education, we can severely in the early of the 2021 and 2022. So these are the key challenges achieving the education the equity. So the top challenge is the political instability and conflict. This is the interesting challenge. So we are now facing this challenge. So in this, the challenge include the impact of ongoing conflict and displacement and continuity. And the second is the socioeconomic disparity. It consists of the wealth gap, resource allocation, and geographic disparity, and cultural and linguistic diversity, and also the technological limitation. So in Myanmar, there are some of the students faced with the electricity problem. So it is the usually the kind of electricity, and also their expenses, their pay expense is so high. So that is why that they cannot afford. So higher education to approach to the higher education. On the other hand, there have quality of the education. It might be still lacking in the Myanmar. So we need a lot of the teacher training and curriculum balance. So we need to be that upgrade, and also the funding versus allocation. So there was a found of the insufficient funding and inequitable distribution, and also the health and nutrition. So by saying with how it is followed by the access to the health service. So if a student might be having with malnutrition, he or she maybe definitely could access to the health service. So this is the socioeconomic stated impact on the education access. So in this slide, you see there are the age of the number from step 5 to the age of the 20 and the share of the population. But surprisingly, in the year of the 2023, you see that this blue and green line is the decreased progressively with the age of the year 2023 and 2017. This is the 2017. It's a dotted line. But by comparing with these 2 years, so in the year of the 2023 is the more decreasing than the 2017. But it might be the higher trend before the 2017 by seeing this bar graph. So how they impact, what is happening on their education? So before 2017 and after the 2023. So this is the education of their education is the impact on the share of the household. The green line is represent the 2017 and the blue line is the 2023. So you see the both of these 2 lines. This is the overall. This is a share of the household 0 to the 100%, comparing with the rural and urban. But you guys see this is slightly the difference in the rural and urban area, but the overall is in that the reduction of the share of the household with the education expenditure is the larger than the rural area compared to the urban. So they see this line in 2017. The difference is relatively small. So why this happened? So let's we approach the household well. So not only we approach the household well, but also we need to approach the education of the household part. It is directly depend on the learning outcome. If the student in the Myanmar of the mostly faced with the household well. So if you are children don't have an approach on the learning outcome, it might be some problem with your household education of the household plan. Okay, next slide. So let me think about the urban and rural educational opportunity. So these are you kind of found the 3 types of the school. So private international school and other state school and online school based by the citizen group. So the private school can offer the international curriculum and also supplying the assistance support and offering the high cost. This type of the school can only afford by the urban city children. But on the other hand, both in the rural area are the only afford the other than state school. Other than state school is the comprising of the monastery education, religious school, community school, and some other like this. So in this school, there are teaching with the native language, so and offering the free course. So they can only the children who live in the rural area can only afford this and state school, but some might be the other we can approach for the higher education. But we will rather with the online school based by the citizen group. It is taught by the former public teacher and compulsory the subject, and they can easily use the new national curriculum. So our education system is the newly comprised of the new national curriculum. And also this online school provide the subsidy of the scholarship. So if this valuable school is that can afford, only the children accept to the internet. So there are the live in the rural area of the live the children in the rural area. They are the backward to get the higher education because they cannot afford the online spend. So that is why they are the state back compared with the urban children. So this is by comparison of the between rural and urban. So Myanmar is comprised of the over 17% is a rural area. You can see in this part about. So these are the children lack of the knowledge, and they try to save their life at first instead of they are studying at the school. At the same time, the children live in the urban city are studying the lesson peacefully. So you might see the gap between the urban and the rural
The gap.
area. So we approach to the primary, middle, high school net enrollment rate, and here is the net enrollment rate by locational of the 2017 and 2023. So you all can see this downtrend, but the blue one is the rural and the orange one is the urban. So all of the data is collected from the Myanmar living conditions survey and the Myanmar subdivision form survey. So children in the urban area have a better access to the middle school and the high school compared to the children live in the rural area because the rural is down and the urban rate. But these rural urban gap in access have the decrease over the time. We don't know how many years it will stay decreased. Okay, this is their performance stage and what the performance stage. That is the blue line and or is the orange. And in the year of the 2017 and 2023, and also and the part of the net enrollment rate are significantly lower in the high conflict area. So compared to the low conflict area, I will point out some of the note from my updated reference. That is why that you cannot see that clearly. But the novelty, so net enrollment rate significantly, but still lower in the high conflict area compared to the low conflict area. So especially at the low level of education. So overall, approximately the 28% of the 6 to the 70-year-old children in the country are currently not enrolled in school. So why are not enrolled in school? So this is the kind of the question for you guys. So these are some of the reasons for dropping out of the school across the years to the 70 year of the children. The first reason is the school might be closed and the insufficient household income, and other reason the school is too far to go, and the issue related to the school content. But interestingly, in the year of the 2021 and 2022, the other reason is the increase nearly the 47%. But in the year of the 2019 and 2020, the school maybe the closed, I think due to the pandemic, might be. I think that is why the out of the school children were abandoned in the Myanmar. So compared to the children who are enrolled in the school in the 2023, is disproportionate share of out of the school children are high. School age came from the poor family and the resident in the rural area and the high content township. So this is the role of the cultural and linguistic diversity. Myanmar is comprises of the 135 ethnic group and mainly the 9 nationality. So in the past, Myanmar in the past being the 1991, I guess, because I'm not at the time. So the Myanmar speaking majority has had a better access to school education than the non-Myanmar speaking population. So bilingual teaching challenge for the children because some children are fluent in the mother tongue language. So how about the multilingual? So is the state implementation, and we don't know how will be this finish or that will be the completely performed. We cannot see the exact data of this linguistic data. So how we leverage the technological for the education asset. So as you guys I earlier explained on the last slide, we have our Myanmar is faced with the military situation, and that is why a lot of the civil disobedience movement happen, and also there are some of the teacher the strike over the military government. So it was a time most of the CDM teacher they went to the fulfill of their student between before the revolution. So they have a plan for the entry education for the program. This is the most of the school curriculum and teaching from online. So online learning the platform is based on the vocational education and also the teacher education. So most of the children in the Myanmar, they have afraid of some of the violent attack in the public school and middle of the outbreak. So that's why they have a plan to stay at their home and to try the online learning platform. Is mostly that happening in Myanmar. So that is why most of the CDM teacher leverage the technology for the education asset to deliver the simulation from the online learning. So this is the current initiative program. Okay, so this is my perspective. So these are the NGO and some international aid where support some of the migrant children who live in at the border of Thailand. So 200,000 of the migrant children, so who are not in the school often due to their physical barrier and lack of the understanding about politics and also the procedure of the service provider. In that case, I would say the service provider, because it might be the broker, if you are in a how to learn education in the island, so they he or she may need to find out procedure of what you have done before to go to the it's service provider. And lack of the capacity, and then the service provider. Some of the service provider, they don't have the capacity. Capacity means that they don't have enough knowledge. They might be the cheat on you, or they might be the asking for money from you. This is the level of the capacity. And the lack of awareness and the knowledge of the migrant community and about how to accept the available service. So some of the people arrive in Thailand and they don't have full knowledge and how to live well in Thailand. I mean the knowledge. Yes. That is why that they face a lot of the problem and they found some of the difficult. These are the some of the updated data I collected from the Foundation of the Education and Development in Thailand in the Thailand state. So in this the foundation, 803 army students are currently enrolled at the Foundation of Education and Development Center, and 42 Thai government school. Some of the army students can be encouraged and can be tested through the Thai government school, and 11 students have got the scholarship grant, 55 students. So I see a lot of these problems want to be moved through from Myanmar to Thailand. So some of the children finish at the grade 10, so they want to join the Thailand education in the school. They have some cat between these two things, because in our country we don't have a fully support about the GD course. So some of the rich children can afford the GD school. That is why after they finish the higher education, they have some problem to try to the in the Thailand education, because the Thailand education is only acceptable if you are the pass the GD course. That is why in this of the foundation where the whole Myanmar student to get the GD course. So that is why these are the 55 students from the grade 9 to 11 opportunity to learn the GD course. So 99 students can study in the Thai and English and formal education program. That is why they have a great opportunity to learn and to study the Thai and English throughout living their daily conversation. So this is the gender influence of the education analysis. You can see the B line is red, and the female is blue, and the female line is the consistently outperformance is the better perform than the male for the all the age from the 6 to the 40, age of the age 30. the gap is that appear to increase the age, to increase with the age. So the next one is these are the challenges for the marginalized or minority group. So I would like to explain this family story because I'm so like this. I'm so little I feel sorry about their family because their family is moved from Thailand a few weeks ago. So their village, their family is the vice president in the living in the famine, the people like the plantations. So the military is the force or the transportation, and they was the accused of by supporting the PDF. PDF is the as you guys make the understand is the people defense the force. Is this force is war for our the civilian. They made the accuse of this force support by under the military government. So that is why their family were flee from the Myanmar and stay at border of Thailand. And I'm a little bit worried about these two children education because they have a lack of documentation and unable to some they are the school because as you guys I already explained in the last slide. So learning outcome is the base of the household well and the education of the household head. So in that case, they don't have the educational household well or the education of the household head. So how was there the learning outcome much better improved? But it might be the difficult and it is the mostly found in the migrant children living in Thailand. So even over a certain age and level of the Thai language, they cannot send to the school because they don't have a legal status. But the Thai government, if the official identification of cat is recalled the pink cat for the time for the official living as people like, but for the moment they have to stay and the processing of these official. So that's why their education is that they delay to this to do the political group. So what we have the plan of the long-term implication of the distribution inequality. So I will want to say in all of the Myanmar situation and I from the village from the Myanmar I have decided from the last 2 years ago. So this is my opinion of the adopting the partnership approach in the policy, the implementation, and the programming, and building the strong leadership and motivation and capacity to support the children. And these children are the sorry I don't interrupt but I'm like to explain why I showed this picture. So as you can see that they are brushing the teeth in this photo. For this toothbrush and toothpaste, we need to support and provide some other international organization like the freedom or the some other organization. That is why they need the support of some higher platform. So that's why we feel the strong leadership and motivation and the capacity to support the children. So implementation of the teaching and learning the strategy, improving the relevance of the education. So now we need to also engage parents. So how to conduct the quality education for different children? So let's see, as I already explained about the service provider. So this is your home country. Curricular and cultural education is the provision of what if you have the children or want to go to the Thailand and they need the service provider is the key. And these all the service provider are connected with the regional authority, and the regional authority are where some where the message to the educational policy, and in the as I see the health program for the children, especially the migrant children, it's not there yet for all. They have to make the likewise like all of the students in the here. We have to make the insurance card and something like this. But it is the essential for the education. So in all of the individual we are trying to learn with the learning center and the high school, it is the choice. But if you want to apply back to the entry, that is a song. So if you are one to the permanent resident in the Thailand, you have to obey the piece of the all of these clauses. If not, you cannot survive in this situation. So this is the education for the disability in Myanmar, and children with disability are especially vulnerable and the height of the crisis, as the witness recently during the COVID-19 pandemic and subsequent school closure and the ongoing conflict. So during at the moment, is UNICEF is all in the young line school as education for the disability. So this is the monastery education in Myanmar. So all the data are the latest with the 2020. But I don't know where is the data are still lacking between the 2021 and the present. 60% of the were in Novik and the men, and 84% were the young boy and girl, who are the number of the monastery education in this area. So if you want the guy want to see the this website, so if you have more question, you can advise the link for me, because the data is so specific and so definite, so we can know easily see what is the happening monastery education in Myanmar. So we need to support the accessible the learning environment. physical, psycho and social support. So we need to recognize, firstly, we need to recognize their nature of the crisis and manage their strategy. Because I have to look at this slide, we have some mental problem when we move to the Thailand. So if we are having some violence sound, it's just a sound that we have a feeling of the silent. So that is why we need to be there if children or children in the Myanmar, and they need to manage stress and create safe learning environment. So engaging the distributed creation, realization, and education, and also the need to implement psychological first aid. So these are my volunteer photo when I work as a volunteer in the foundation of the education development. So you can see these are those are the children dramatically leave of the education. So some of their father and mother they don't live in the world and they are orphaned. But some of their mother and father have HIV positive. I teach those of the children when I live in the foundation of the education and development. So this is my TOD training. Is the training of the trainer who have the HIV positive, and they have to survive their life again and see their chance. They have they want to live as a normal person, so they need to force that lot of knowledge to them. This picture is I was lecturer in the Myanmar Asia Foundation. These are the very talented school children that live in the chat school, and they have good English key. And I have been more as a volunteer in this organization over 1 year, so I get a lot of the knowledge from them, and the need to be the fulfill their education and also their need of some point. I submitted. So I managed to use my time wisely in this foundation. So this is my, if you are willing to do the volunteer, you can scan on this that you will go. Because I would like to see like this, and because some of the cat where they cannot have loans. So as you see in the slide, we need to have some needy family. We have to support that and to need to approach their education, and they need and they can then peacefully and peaceful development. That is why I want to leave at this slide. I want to give you guys for 3 to 4 minutes to scan this tour. So if you guys finish, you can send that message to me. I will wait in this slide 3 or 4 minutes. Okay.
All right, guys, if you want to take a part as a volunteer, you can scan this one to give your hand to help each other. This one kind of the good things for you guys. So the first thing that I'm so sorry for what happened in Myanmar situation right now, and I appreciate you already do action, especially in education. I show you are one of the student active doing social project in Myanmar. And so this one is your foundation. And please guys, if you want to be part of Miss You social movement, so you can scan this one. And absolutely guys, when we talking about education and health, this one kind of two things related each other, because education related to the health and health related to education. And I want to know again, Miss Yu, about how you solve the hardest obstacle during your study, because right now you are in Thailand. So what kind you do and how to you solving the problem during your study here?
I think this is my personal question. Not only me, but also the every student in the Myanmar face this a lot of the difficulties studying in this Thailand.
Mhm.
It is not a joke, but up to the present. So we have some of the bad news from the Myanmar and by such and online. So we found this let's see, is a it's a cross movement found divided, and they're killing each other, and there are some of the area are homeless and banning the house and banning the temple or something like this. At the time, we cannot worry all the time, because we have to live in our own life and we have to support our family. We try to keep ourselves and to learn more and to be the good support for our family and our country. Yeah,
Yes.
that is my question. Also
Answer.
Yeah.
So guys, if you have question, you can raise your hand, and or you can type in the chat box, or you can open your microphone to ask about some question.
Sorry, I actually my slide is not finished. This is my reference, and if you guys have any question and answer, you can contact the IAD Classroom website and call the phone and discuss with us some other political issue, because I'm not the political maker or I cannot say definitely what is happening in Myanmar, because I have this amount of work to live in here. That's why that if you are eager to know some information of the Myanmar, you can contact this phone number and the website. You can take the screenshot. Yeah, if you guys want to. Yeah, 3-4. That's all for the today. Thank you for everyone that you can now ask many questions. All the Myanmar education. Yes.
Okay. Wow, so great for the presentation, Miss Yu. So another question from Google Form. Are there any obvious changes in education right or quality of youth in Myanmar after 2021?
That is
One, yeah.
the good question. Because the obvious change
Yeah,
in
obvious change.
education right of the quality of the youth is for the youth, they lose the opportunity, they lose the oral, their quality education, and they don't have a right. That is why they try to either land to the abroad and they go outside of the country and they have either to survive or abroad. And this was the obvious change mostly we found youth in Myanmar after 2020.
Yes. When will Myanmar have the education equity? How do you think? And
One is a question is so challenging. When the as of the um, as of the student in the Myanmar, I want to say that maybe I want to say that this question owner. So wait and see for the Myanmar situation.
Situation,
And
right.
moment, Myanmar's education is to need to be implemented by the lawmaker and the state ruler and need to be implemented to form the new governments. So there, I think that this all of the new program are depending.
So how about children access and the free education during the civil war in Myanmar? Because we know that Myanmar not really, the situation not really good now. So what do you think about that one? So,
For now, when it is quite difficult because it's just to get the free education during the civil war is the quite affordable case. Because I hope that in the near future we will get the education the equality in Myanmar.
do you have some program to solving this problem, such as homeschooling? You create some program teach the parents, and after that the parents like homeschooling to their children. Is it possible or not?
Homeschooling.
Yeah, homeschooling, something like that. Because in
I think
Indonesia,
homeschooling for the urban children, they can access, but it's not the sure. But
yeah.
as you guys see in my PowerPoint, children in the area and they try to live their life, and instead of learning their age of the education. So homeschooling is can only the effort for the rich family and this one I see.
And another question from chat box: may I know about the education program for disabled people in Myanmar? Could you please answer this question?
Yes, so I see the channel.
Yes.
Okay. May I know
About the education program for disabled people
who is
in
the
Myanmar.
name? So this guy is from the channel or
Yes, from the chat box.
which question? I know I saw the same questions and
Yes.
has on our chat, right? This guy.
Yes, yes.
What would you expect from the Thai government in terms of the education
Support.
Hmm.
What you expect from this government, this country, to your support as a Myanmar student
This is
here?
not about my expectation, but all our children who live in Thailand need the health insurance programs because they have to live in here because it is definitely sure for them, because if they are all come back to their home country, they will be the mostly will be the under the military government, and they need to try to live there so difficultly. Also, most of their father and mother will be the kid, because most family from Myanmar is going to the political situation. That's why they don't. They never ever come back to that country or our Myanmar. So that is why I request to the Thai government to support their health, but not the long time. If they have, in case they can afford some low amount of the money, that is why they have a problem. They don't have a lack of the documentation, and but it was the time, and the view of the health. That is one that I want to ask for.
Okay.
From the Thai government for the educational support.
All right. So, do you agree with this great quotes? Education is one thing no one can take away from you. But right now, Myanmar, with this political issue, so every single people in Myanmar, their education is something big problem in your country. So, what do you think about education is one thing no one can take away from you? What do you think about the quotes?
Sorry, could you repeat the last sentence? Because
Yes.
I don't catch it with your.
So the question, do you agree with these quotes? Education is one thing no one can take away from you. So right now your biggest political issue, your government take away your education. So this education in Myanmar have some problems, such as the youth cannot access the education. Is it equal or not? As you as a right now as a
And
student.
also, I have already presented most of the slide. And what do you think? Is that equal or not?
Do you agree? How can you face about this situation when you are in Thailand and you didn't know about the situation? So how can you like agree? Oh, this your country doing this one, but you in Thailand. Do you know about the problem in your country during the situation? Like from the internet. And how about the situation when the political issue happened? So in 2021, you in the Myanmar, right? So when you come here, what kind of differences education process in Thailand and in your country?
So, as my experience, so when I moved to Thailand in 2021, so I noticed that Thailand education is so great, and also the systematic, and also the I mean not only the rural but also the urban, they have equal education asset. If you are Thai, live in the rural and you have low level of education. Paranormal is doesn't see like this, and every state or every division have equal education, and also they have some of the research program like our university, and they are like the equal in all of the each school. I noticed that this one when I moved to the Thailand.
Okay, so because in AAD right now have a Thai student, maybe perhaps they want to ask you something. Guys, do you have some question for Miss Yu? Maybe you can share about your education here, what kind of differences from Myanmar and Thailand after you take a look there here her presentation. You can open the camera and say something, guys, because here I'm right now in the International Affairs Division. We have a 4 student here, Thai student. Guys, do you have question, guys?
So I have sorry, I have to add the one more thing. So is the most of the scholarship from the Myanmar the temporary protection. As for the temporary protection for the visa, for those who passport are cancelled by the military. This is one of the problem right now happening for the Myanmar school.
Okay. Do you have question, guys? Okay. Or from the Zoom meeting, guys, if you have question, please chat in the text box, or you can open the camera and this one. What's the teaching approach or teaching method that seems effect to Myanmar education? Since you mentioned
What
that
is
we have
the
culture
teaching
and
approach
diversity.
or teaching method that seem effective to the Myanmar education? And since you mentioned that they have a cultural and language diversity,
What do
this
you
is my opinion. Because I'm not the education lead, so I let's read up my opinion. So teaching method is the crucial for the student. So if we want to teach the most of the students, so we can it might be the selected from the government at first. We cannot teach what we think. That is why the high position in who are working in the government need to draw the design what they were teach in the in their the education for the Myanmar. So as I explained earlier, so we have a SCFC standard competency framework. So it's published in the 2017. So which we do the political conflict is suspend. So if this framework is the actually work, we can be approach the teaching method that apply to the Myanmar education. Thank you.
Okay. Any question, guys? Maybe this one.
What educational challenge in Myanmar do you think that it is the least difficult to be solved?
So,
Least difficult.
and difficult to answer also.
I think,
Yeah.
I really say thank you all of you guys to attend this meeting because my country is the vulnerable consultant. And
Yes.
even me, I'm thinking about the 1,000 for the tomorrow in Myanmar. That is why I really thank you for asking me the question. The least difficult to be the soft. How can I say that it's the impact? The small difficult is the biggest one, bigger and bigger, and the block in the education in the Myanmar. The least problem is that if the government will not, I want to ask for the government will not cut off the electricity anymore because if you can't imagine if you are cut off in the morning, the electricity is gone out, so you don't know how to do, and you have to put for your play first, or then you have a delay on the time, and you wait until your electricity come back at the morning and at the midnight, and you don't have electricity. How you live, and you live in the dark, and you feel the depressed and something like this. That is why education is the need to be the point out, but not the authority. But it's authority, but depend on the electrical distribution in the environment. Because if the most of the children cannot access the full electricity during their exam time, right? It's the least difficult. This is the least difficult happening in Myanmar. It's really stupid. Thank you.
All right, guys, please open your cam. Oh, this one. We can do photo group before. Okay. Guys, please open your camera because we will take a picture together. Okay, guys, please open your camera, guys. Before we end this IAD corner episode 6, could you please guys open your camera? We take picture together. And don't forget to smile, guys. Is it okay already? Guys, I think finished. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Again. 1 2 3. Okay.
Yeah, I really see.
Okay. Okay. Finish. Okay. Okay, guys. All right. So this is the end of our IAD Corner episode 6. So don't forget to follow us in the International Affairs Division. You can follow from our Facebook or our website, International Affairs Division.ac.th. And again, guys, I will telling you guys this episode will be continue, and next is a Cambodia or Korean student will be presentation about their life or their experience during study here. So guys, don't forget to follow our next episode, guys. Today is very good because we know about Myanmar education. Thank you, Miss Yu. And next time, maybe you can guys take a part of us to be the keynote speaker. So guys, thank you for your kindness already join our International Affairs Division Corner episode 6 and see you next time. ขอบคุณครับ สวัสดีครับ
ขอบคุณค่ะ